Oh, very nice.
Alright. My empire is on the way. How's your situation over there, Tuck?
Improving.
That's good.
Yeah, I'll research that because, yeah. It's kind of weird. It's, for the most part, it's a redo of Civ 5, but they have completely redone the tech tree, and it's a little bit confusing for me at the moment, but I've only played it for 4 hours. Yeah. And then there's the fact that they changed happiness to health, and energy is money. Supremacy, like the supremacy, purity, harmony things, they're kind of interesting. They're weird, but they're interesting. What is that? 1, 2, 3, that one. They've changed the, one thing I definitely did notice that they had changed the, like the AI response thing. Like the AI response and computation algorithm a little bit. They seem slightly more intelligent, like just base with no mods or nothing. They seem a little bit, at least partially aware of what's going on. Yeah. Another thing that's really different about this game is the fact that usually in Civ 5 it took us, I don't know, somewhere between 50 and 75 turns to get like each of our 3 cities upgraded, maybe have, you know, 1 or 2 extra on top of those first 3, and all of that funness. Like, it takes, we're at turn 116 and I have a colonist for my 3rd city, and I put my 2nd city down probably turn 80. So it takes a decent bit longer to get started. There are also the satellites that you can make and acquire. Those are actually kind of useful, because let's say you have this region of space deep within your territory, and like you're spanning almost an entire continent or something, you can just put up like a whole bunch of solar collectors, and you'll just get energy, which is essentially money, just like insanity, because it adds 2 energy on its own, plus another 1 energy for every tile below it, plus for every city in range of that collector, you get another 20% on top of that. Oh yeah, Planetary Annihilation's pretty entertaining. Free colonist. Boom, headshot. SC2FA. Dark Conflict? Supreme Commander 2 Forged Alliance. Okay, yeah, that's exactly what I didn't know what you're talking about. And there's aliens. Okay, let's go get rid of those. Okay.
Energy you're getting from prep?
Just 9, but I have like almost 1,000 stocked.
Stocked?
Yeah, I have like 1,000 energy in my stockpile.
Stockpile? Oh, I see. I have 52 plus per turn. Bask can eat all of my empire.
Oh, did you take home that server? Okay, that makes sense. Hey, so you might actually be able to play Space Engineers with us too, like whenever we do something with it.
The Brucks will finally see use. I await that day.
I await that day as well. And you know my Victory 2 project?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's gone.
Well,
in transferring my saves, like I copied all the saves from my computer before I wiped it, put it on my secondary, and all that, and it's like my Victory 2 is just gone.
it did.
I don't know where it went or why it's gone, but it was not in the saves folder, and I was most upset.
Oh.
If your screen ran at 120 frames.
You know what we should do? We should get a random ship off the workshop. No, we should take random ships off the workshop and start strapping them to the Brucks.
What?
Like, use those attachment points and, like, find creative ways. Like, we could cut the other ships in half and, like, attach them to the Brucks somehow.
Interesting. So we're going to make Trifulga fleet just like a hodgepodge of other people's ships with our own designs merged in them?
No. Like, we're gonna make the Brux into a super capital ship by mashing other people's ships into it.
Yay!
In a stupid hodgepodge Frankenstein design.
Okay.
Yay! Leviathan 1 incoming. Beep beep.
It'll be like Godzilla in Frankenstein. That's like what we're doing. I mean, you know, Godzilla's scary, but then you know how bad Frankenstein scares other humans. Well, what if it was Frankenstein Godzilla?
Oh my god, Rib and Pepperoni. It's over. Godzilla combined with all his previous enemies. OP to the max. Not even Cthulhu can beat that.
As
Yeah,
he's
we're
killing you,
Codex.
he's falling apart.
Why? Imagine if we made
My
Oh
Ordis
god,
is
it's
broken.
A fucking siege worm.
seriously.
My Ordis is broken, guys. He'll try to be helpful and notify me that I have all the parts for the Arcwing, and then he'll glitch and be like, "What are you waiting for?" And I'm just like, okay. So mine is broken. It's like the Japanese planes. Everybody else's Ordis system is fine, but mine is broken.
Maybe. Depends on what I'm doing in like 3 hours or not. Like I might just take a nap so that when I come back from, like when I go into work, I'm not, you know. Hey, you'll actually be able to fly on Grozny now too.
You know what, Tuck?
What?
I feel bad for the Grineer. You know why?
Why?
All their soldiers are dying because the Corpus paid me 10,000 more credits to fight for them. 3,500, 20. No, wait, it was 35,000, 25,000, 35,000. Yeah, sorry, Grineer. I'm gonna fight with these guys this time. They got more bank.
That bank though. It's all about the bank, man.
You just gotta fuel the war effort, Grineer. That's what you don't understand. You're making all these cheap, mass-produced
Baby
clones,
got tanked. Brett, why?
and the Corpus got actual soldiers. That's why they're winning. And they're paying the Tenno more. They're paying the me more. They gotta pay me more. And then you
Pay
win.
all the monies.
That's why the Corpus are gonna win. Not because they're a strong faction. It's because they got bank.
All the banks.
Economics faction. Oh yeah, Tuck. They introduced like factions in Warframe. I picked one called the Red Veil because they remind me of the Space Marines. Because they're gonna do a great purge, get rid of all the other factions. But then there's one that like believes in restoration of true humanity, and then there's one that thinks that all the races can get together through economic equality. Of course, it's a Corpus faction. And then there's a rebelist one that just wants to fight for freedom, and it's like a Splinter Grineer fleet. And then there's one that is just a huge, expansive intelligence. It's like a massive AI that lives in almost every computer in the system. And it's just curious. And then there's a group that wants to learn like the truth of the Tenno in their backgrounds, and they're gonna break away from the standard something or other. But I joined the Red Veil because they remind me of Space Marines and Purge. Oh, and I get to kill all the other factions, so Purge.
In other words, get wrecked.
Who needs allies? I have Purging! Oh, I killed them all on accident.
Our alliance like that.
You know you're OP when you kill enemies on accident. I didn't want to kill him yet. I wanted to slice him in half with my axe. There we go. Fixed him. With my axe of slicing.
Oh. That's stupid. Now I need some more miasmic repulsors.
Ronald. Tuck, how many cities do you have?
4.
Huh, I just founded my 4th right now.
That sounds amazing. I cloaked my frame, and sound gets muffled when you cloak, and then I fired my energy weapon, and you can only hear like the bass sounds of the weapon. It's just so cool. It's like... Like I have this energy cannon that fires faster than the M2 Browning. It probably fires faster than the MG42.
No way.
Yeah, huh? And there's no recoil because it's an energy weapon.
Oh my dear goodness.
That is truly OP. Is OP.
Did you know an actual railgun would have little to no recoil since it's magnetic induction? Suggesting that all you're doing is you have a highly magnetized projectile and a non-magnetic clamp, and then the rail itself is magnetized, and then you just detach the shell from the clamp and then it goes whew. The weapon itself would get no negative, like there would be no reaction since the action force is magnetic. That's the only way that Newton's law doesn't work.
Crap, Tuck. My people are about to be unhealthy. No.
Yeah, mine are unhealthy apparently.
No.
I hate how hard it is to keep the health up.
Am I done with Tharsis now? Yes, I have finished Tharsis. Goodbye, squad. You guys suck. Hope you all die in a fire. My fire of purgation. Because Red Veil is awesome. See, listen to this.
We speak the cleansing fire. We of the Red Veil must burn away this corruption to begin anew.
That is very creepy, actually.
They're the best.
That's
They'll see
like
corruption all around them. They are honor bound to heal the system through a great and violent purge. No cost too great, no blood too precious.
that's a little bit crazy.
Kill it all. If it's alive, it has to die. And then Austin joined these guys.
The Arbiters of Hexus seek truth through trial and discipline. Plateno will surpass their former masters.
Croc,
Yes.
why'd you take so long?
I'm sorry, doing tough food. Let's know.
This is the one I think Tuck would join, probably.
The para-sequence reject the Corpus doctrine that conflict is opportunity. We see the numbers differently. A shared prosperity can bring a shared peace.
Creepy.
They're the most ethically straightforward, I think.
Interesting.
Their definition is a collective of brilliant and powerful merchants splintered from the Corpus. Their goal is to restore order and by bringing prosperity and direction to the violent world.
Yay.